Yeah, good morning, guys. Okay, this is a mold that I've been working on. A lot of casting of triangles. Actually, I do it in long bars. I have a form that I built very similar to what Mike does, except instead of hexagonals, these are triangular to build up my hex patterns with my cross bracing. Okay, what I have here is a disc of aluminum under these, and these triangles are being bonded or glued down, which may and may not work yet. I don't know. Anyway, I got to hold them in place enough to turn it. I'm going to put it in a lathe and cut this outer edge down, actually about a ½ inch inside the edge of this aluminum disc. And that'll be the inner surface of the triangular stuff. My granddaughter just shut up. Anyway, so that's that. This is the mold. This is stainless steel 304, and I wanted to show Art is working with some stuff on similar to this, but what I did here is I took, I don't know, hope you can see that, is those are stainless steel screws, 632s. They're countersunk into the inner surface of this. And there's two here, and then on the opposite end over here, or where it laps, there's two. And the idea of that is when I change this, I have enough material, I can expand this mold out and pick up another set of holes for another diameter mirror. Now, this material will be lined or covered with a ceramic paper. In my case, it's 1/8 inch thick, and the whole thing will be covered with that, inside and out. And I'll probably use Elmer's white glue to temporarily bond that stuff to this mold to hold it in place. And then the cullet, once it's put in the right poundage, will help hold that during the melt. But this guy here actually will slide over this. Okay, but this is not going to be in the kiln. I have picked up a product called Shore 75 made by Aero Marine, about a 2-gallon kit. It's a urethane, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour, after I get this all machined, I'll pour a mold of this. And that'll be my mold. It'll allow me to do they say up to 200 runs. So I could do 200 castings of hydrocal and that 50% silicate powder or whatever, nano powder I guess it is. So that mold will be filled or poured with this stuff, and also at the top of the mold, after the pour, the hydrocal will be about a ½ inch thick. Okay, that's the mold. That's what sets inside this ring. Okay, but there's that ceramic material, that paper on the base, on top of the kiln shelf, and then the linings and stuff, and then the mold, and then the cullet on that. That's what will go into the kiln. But rather than do them individually, one at a time, this is very tedious work. It takes quite a bit of time, as you guys know, because you do it, have done it. And so I'm going to do it one time and be done with it. I'm going to make that mold, and I can do 200 runs if I need to, or even 100 runs, however it works out. So today, all the ceramic blanket material that I ordered came in. There's some heating element materials I ordered in, but I'm going to line my kiln with that material to keep it clean, because I've been having problems with debris coming off of the fire brick. And I don't think it's really, well, I shouldn't say fire brick, my castable refractory. It's probably because my castable refractory, the mix isn't quite right. But originally I intended on lining it, and now I'm going to go ahead and just do that, and then I won't have to deal with that anymore. Because what happens is a piece of that debris gets on a heating element and creates a hot spot and causes the elements to burn in two. Because they can't disperse. They get hot right there, and they can't disperse the heat, and they'll burn in two. I lost two of them almost simultaneously, probably within about 15 seconds of each other at about, 1645 is when it was on a climb to go to 1750, and that's when I lost it. So I just quit doing anything until I got my materials, and now this is the next step, get this finished, and hopefully by mid next week I will pour this casting in that urethane material. The material is a black in color. You'll see, I'll do a video of it to show you guys what I got. But and then I'll do the same thing as this when I do my 14-inch, my 16-inch, my 18-inch, my 20, and my 24, because they'll have a mold for each one. I did finite element analysis work on this. I had Yan correlate and check my work, and there's very, very, very little, if you want to even call it out, as deflection. So it's a very, very stable design. So that's why I went ahead and went with this. I know it required a little more work, but I think I'll have a better mirror, more stable mirror than the hex, open back hex. Now Art's doing a closed back, which actually is better than this. It's even more stable than this design, but it involves quite a bit more work. But you know, we gotta take off and do our things here and see what works, what doesn't work. That's how we all learn. So anyway, I want to share that with you, and I'll stick it on the group site and let you guys know. You can go check it out. Talk to you later.